Grass is looking pretty good in here, Christy.
Yeah.
We're gonna plant some trees today. Try to plant some trees right along this hump here. I'm gonna make Christy work today. None of this just stand behind the camera and, you know, take all the credit thing.
Uh-huh.
Let's get started.
I hate stepping on the new grass.
Yeah, stepping on the new grass does feel kind of
bad.
like we're damaging it or something,
Yeah.
doesn't it? So I measured 358 feet from where I decided to start up there
Okay.
to the ditch.
Okay.
And I'd like to leave about, I don't know, 30 feet between the last tree and the ditch.
Okay.
So that means we have 330 feet. We have 10 trees,
Right.
9 spaces. Need some ciphering.
Ciphering? That
Yeah.
sounds something like your dad would say.
Grandpa, probably.
Come here,
Well, hey,
Martha.
Martha. How you doing? 360 would be a lot easier to divide by 9.
It would.
But I don't have that long. 36.67 feet.
Okay. So that's how the distance between each tree, huh?
Yeah, I wonder if... Hey, speaking of tearing up our yard, yeah, I'm glad to see you wanting to roll a little bit.
Martha's been sick, so we're glad to see him out.
He's got some sort of anemia problem.
Yeah. He's been very lethargic.
Yeah. Kind of lazy like me.
Oh, can I give you some medicine to make you better?
Some steroids, yeah, that's probably what I need. Hey,
Okay.
so 36 feet between trees would be just fine. And is that going to be enough space for oak trees? Leave your comment below.
Yeah, because we don't know.
It'll be too late time you see this. But hey, it's never too late to give your opinion on YouTube, right?
Part of the reason for this is all the houses coming right in the field next door.
Yep, so we want them fairly close. We've got 2 kinds of trees. We've got pin oaks and bur oaks. Probably top of the line.
Burr. Not that kind of.
I don't
burr
think
oak.
that kind of burr.
Oh, okay.
But probably top of the line oaks, you know. I mean, we paid big money for these.
No, you didn't.
We got the end of the year discount, you know, after everybody else had given up buying them.
Yeah, these were the ones nobody else wanted.
36 feet, not 37, not 35.
36.66.
Oh, 36.
Okay. It looks dead.
Yeah, that's a potential issue. They may all be dead. We don't know. We stopped watering them when it started raining on them pretty much, and it's entirely possible that we stopped watering them too soon. So this one's a bur oak. We're going to plant them every other one. Is that what you guys would do? Leave in the comments section. We got 5 each. 1.5 inch diameter, it says. They are very tall, we think, for the diameter that they are. I like that. I like that it's a long ways before we get to the first branch.
Doesn't look like it's going to take a very big hole.
No, it doesn't. Christy, you know, one way to look at this is that we're just putting more trees up to mow around.
Yeah, let me rethink this.
At the top, it's about 2 feet. Tapers downward, it's about 17 inches at the middle of the bottom.
Okay.
Bucket's 1 foot wide.
That's like what, 2 scoops?
Right, it's not much.
There's his markings. He's going to try to do. Are you saving the sod or not?
I'll try to. I got way too deep to save that one, didn't I? Put it over there, that'd be a good place to use it. Ah, I'm hoppity hop with this.
Are you out of practice?
I guess so. Probably need a little bit more this way.
So maybe a backhoe is a little much for these trees.
You think so? I wouldn't want to dig it by hand. But then I'm lazy.
Well, I don't want to dig it by hand by myself. I'd watch you dig it by hand. That's
I'd
probably
watch you
deep
dig it by
enough.
hand.
No, 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 no. That's probably deep enough. Where's your measuring thing? I'm not going to get very close.
You saying you don't trust me?
No.
How deep did I say?
I think you said 17 inches.
Okay.
So you're at about 16, looks like. All you got to do is get those crumbs out, I think. The ground still looks pretty wet.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty muddy, but I still got crumbs in there.
Yeah, I think that's about right, though.
Okay. You want to get the bag of fertilizer, or you want me? It's okay if we plant it a little high.
Yeah, I think they said you need to plant it a little high.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's probably about right. Let me stir that in a little bit. Okay, we've got that nice and stirred. Loose there on the bottom.
Get that one piece of sod out.
That looks pretty good to me. I know the Gator's a luxury, but I really enjoy having it.
Yeah, especially when we have to run back to the shed all the time.
Yeah, I mean, we could do it with a tractor, and we could obviously walk, but it's so much faster and easier. It looks wet in there now.
Yeah, it does.
But I just don't know, you know, the leaves fell off of these early while they were sitting there in the root balls, and I just don't know if they dried out then so much that they died, or if the leaves just came off early.
Right.
Let's hope the latter. Maybe we can get the wire off. Maybe you can work on the wire while I roll a little bit. I hope that root ball stays together here.
Yeah.
I think next time I want it on the end of the forks further before I start taking the root ball off.
It's still...
Every time I roll it,
Yeah, we're losing dirt.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's actually not too bad.
No, I think that's pretty good, actually.
Tree number 1. We've got some nice looking dirt. Soil, sorry.
Yeah. I
Soil.
think this is good enough. You can definitely call it soil. It's like potting soil.
If it's not very good, you call it dirt?
Oh, I'm making that up, but yeah.
I bet if we ran the seeder over it, well, I don't know though, the grass may not come up.
You never know how warm it'll stay. It could actually sprout and grow.
Yeah.
You're right. As it is, that's all going to be humped up.
Yeah.
This is an example of not getting around to it. If I'd have got around to it, I'd have had this seeded when I seeded that other. And then it would appear all done and all nice and would already have grass growing. Oh well, there's always next spring. And if there's not, I won't be caring about it.
Right.
That looks straight enough to me.
You're not going to get out the laser level?
Turn the laser level on its side.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
I don't think it's worth trying to do that accurately, because I would definitely fail at that.
Yeah, me too. You need to
go down behind the tree. Way behind the tree.
This is a lot of walking. Move your can in about 6 inches. Yes. A little bit more. Right there. Okay, he marked a spot. Is it X marks the spot?
A dot marks the spot.
Oh. How am I going to know where the treasure is?
Uh-oh. Let's go get a tree. Easy enough.
Maybe we should throw some Miracle Grow down in there so they'll grow twice as fast.
Yeah, is that what they say?
They say Miracle Grow is great for plants. I don't know about trees.
Well, I think Miracle Grow just makes the owner's wallet grow. The owner of Miracle Grow.
Yeah.
Fertilizer's fertilizer, guys. Well, it's the blend. It's not the.
Yeah.
It's not the brand. So, I think this 12-12-12 will be fine. Let's see. I'm going to go your way with that.
Okay. I want to say thanks to Griffin for making a hat for me. He brought it to one of the trade shows that we were at.
Yeah, that was a Utility Expo, I think. And that
so.
young man, I don't know, he wasn't very old, but he could operate those excavators.
He aced the excavator challenge.
Yeah, he's good at it.
Yeah.
And
wow.
he was wearing his Tractor Time with Tim shirt.
It was awesome.
So we couldn't complain about that. We're pretty excited. And then he made you a hat. I think he's trying to get on your side.
Well, he made you a hat, but it fits me better.
Okay.
You got a big head. Just saying.
Oh boy. You see what I have to work with, guys?
That's why I usually stay behind the camera.
Oh, so you're making me pay for that,
Yep.
for me making you work.
I'm not doing much.
Yeah. At least you admitted it.
I'm just running my mouth.
I never admitted it.
That's why you bought a tractor, right?
How about if you measure that
The tree?
root ball a little bit and see how
Okay.
big I need this. Make yourself useful.
I'm always useful. This one's about 24 wide.
16 deep in the
16
middle.
deep. That's deep enough. It's a little too deep, but.
How about around the sides?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
28 one
Okay.
way, and yeah, it's
Get some fertilizer and we'll
Yeah.
stir it up a little bit in there. Yeah, I got a little more out. She'll never know. Anyway, when I stir the crumbs around, it won't appear so deep.
Who opened the bag like this? We'll do a little good, I'll do a lot of good.
Yeah, this particular one's just going to spring up.
Yeah.
I like it. We've had a few rains now, fairly big rains, since we did
Really
that
big.
swale. And that swale has worked wonderfully. All this water from my left here used to come down here and go straight into the pond, and then the pond would flood, and then that standpipe down there was flooded and couldn't take it out below the ground, and yeah, it just wasn't very good arrangement. But with this approach, we're keeping the water on the surface, we're keeping it away from the pond, it goes around the pond, and it's draining on out. The only challenge is that still on the neighbor's property, it's a little bit high on some of that
Yeah.
swale that they've got going out there. Don't tell anybody, but we may see if we can cut that down a little bit now that it's owned by a developer. Shh, nobody will see.
Right.
Maybe I should be cutting the burlap instead of triple cutting the wire to make it work. Leave it on there as long as possible. You got this all cut?
Oh no. It's like a lot of layers, isn't it?
Yeah, just make sure you don't cut the trunk
Yeah.
or my fingers.
I'm happy to have the hat today. It's pretty windy.
Yeah, thank you, Griffin. Come up a little more before you lower it. Now dump it. Okay?
Back out.
Yep. Okay, so the first one, we had too far back on the forks.
This one we had too far forward.
Well, this one we didn't roll off enough to get
Oh,
all the burlap out, so
okay.
let's
Well,
see what we got here.
there's more of an art to this than we... It's just on the...
This is fine.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Put dirt in.
Okay,
Or hold and I'll put dirt in.
okay.
Well, that's pretty high, Christy. I probably should have had that a little bit deeper. But I would say it lays pretty low right here. And if anything, we're gonna add more soil
Right.
because it lays so low here.
It just ponds here.
So maybe this may be about right. We come in later and add some more soil.
Boy, it's gummy still, isn't it?
Yeah, it's wet.
We've gotten 4 trees planted, and it's taken us an hour and a half. Well, almost 2 hours. We're gonna plant one more before the sun goes down. We didn't video all of them, but we had some trouble getting this wire basket off. So on the last tree, I learned to pick it up like this and then try to take the basket off when it's higher and I could see it better to try to keep it from getting in the hole. It worked pretty well. Taking a bit longer than we thought, eh?
Yeah, it is. Well, we're on tree number 5 here
Yeah.
of 10. I didn't allot enough time.
No,
Is that a surprise?
not me. Sorry.
We'll probably keep going for hopefully another tree or 2 tonight, and
As
then
long
if
as we
not,
can see.
and then if not, we'll get to the rest tomorrow. But we'll include it in this video, so hopefully we'll at least give an aerial overview of what it looks like when we're finished. You can see that right now. See how straight those trees are?
They're not.
Oh, come on, they look pretty good from, what is it, 400 feet?
Yeah, I'll have to fly the drone that high to make them look good.
Of course, you are flying the drone right now. This is the footage we're seeing.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
We've learned a few things. Christy's learned to work on these wires while we're still on the
Yeah.
forks. That way we don't have to work on the ground. She can lift it right up where she can get to it.
Yep. That's
Working a lot
because I
better.
have a bad back right now.
Yeah. Don't we all when we start working around tractors? Remember, I'm not going to have to lift anything. None of us are going to have to lift anything.
Right, you
get a
promised, but
tractor.
that's a lie.
Hey, look, you've got your nice rim guard coat all dirty.
Oh, man. But I'm nice and warm. Sorry, rim guard.
She's always worried about being
I'll wash it.
cold. Hope you guys are warm sitting by the fire. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on
Tractor Time with Tim.
Let the trees of the forest sing. Let them sing for joy before the Lord, for he comes to judge the earth. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever.
And Christy. And trees.
Yep.
Why
And
did
yep.
we buy so many?
They were cheap.
Yeah.
Cheap, cheap, cheap.